Hey guys, Doug the Michigan Piper coming to you from outside for another Doug Outdoors video. I wanted to talk to you today about the Eldris Mora knife. Now, if you're not familiar with Mora knives, they are phenomenal, especially for the outdoors bushcraft type guys, fishermen, hunters, whatever. They look like steak knives, and I'm going to kind of back up a little bit here and tell you a little bit about the Mora knife before we get into the Eldris. First off, the Mora knife, these are my two go-tos so far. They come in a plastic sheath, which I like. I don't carry my knife to show off to everybody else. I carry my knife for the usefulness of it. That plastic sheath has a hole in the bottom of it, so if you do get water in it, it drains out. What I like about a lot of their sheaths is the clip. I've never had these pop off my belt like I have with some other stuff that's not a closed loop. Now, when you pull them out, this one is a stainless steel, but I have another one here that's high carbon steel as well. This one's stainless. This is a Mora companion. Real good fit in the hands, you guys. They take a pretty good abuse. And the nice part about the Mora knives for me is I suck at sharpening knives, you guys. I absolutely suck at it. However, with the Mora knife, they don't have the standard grind you find in a lot of knives. So in a lot of knives, you have a grind where it goes like this, and then at the last minute it curves even sharper. These don't do that. These have what's called a Scandi grind, so the grind on them, or the blade, is just that. So for guys who suck at sharpening like I do, this is not one of those ones where you gotta get the right angle right. All you gotta do is lay this down on a sharpening stone. I actually use wet sandpaper, and you just lay it down till you find that edge to where you feel it's flat, and then you drag it. Same thing on both sides. So much easier to sharpen these, you guys. So that's a stainless steel companion, and then I also have the companion that's the high carbon steel. As you can see, it's gotten some use. This one's a little heavier. You got to look if you're going to order one, if you're going to buy one. Some of the blade thicknesses are different. Most of them have a pretty thick blade, but you do need to watch that because some have a thin blade and I don't care for that as much. Now, having said that, we're getting to the Eldris. Thank you, John from Average John. John sent this to me, and it's just a cool little knife, you guys. As a comparison, that's the difference. Now, you see the cord on it. I put the cord on it because it makes a great neck knife. If you're out working in the woods or whatever, you can just drop it in your shirt, don't even know it's there. It's smaller, but at the same time, when you're ready to use it, you can just pop it out, or you can leave it hang here. It doesn't matter, but it's got great retention. It's not going to fall out until you want it to come out, right? Now, it's got a little bitty blade on it, but here's my point to that. When I first saw these, I'm like, that's a useless knife. But if you think about it, a lot of times when you're doing your cutting, you're only using that much of your blade anyway. So to be able to have a knife like this that tucks out of the way is great. I can tell you, if you don't like it around your neck, pop it back in the sheath. I'm just going to wrap this up for now because you don't have to put that paracord on there. I put that on there after I came in. But you can stick it right in your pocket. And I can sit down with it. It's not huge and bulky. It's very comfortable, as a matter of fact. So, all right, so I'm going to pull this back out here. This one to show you all the Mora knives. When they come from the factory, you guys, they're sharp. They're ready to go. So just to show you, I brought a piece of paper out. But that's how sharp they are. Oops. That's how sharp they are from the factory. Now I'm going to rip it, but I'm getting in a hurry. But you guys can see what I'm talking about, right? So, very sharp knife, very cool little knife, light, small, stick in your pockets, put it around your neck, whatever. I love these sheaths. Now this one doesn't have a sheath with a belt loop on it, but why would you put a tiny little thing like this on your belt anyway, right? If you wanted something on your belt, I just say get a companion. They make more expensive ones. This one, John, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe is about 30 bucks. You can buy them all the way down. I think these companions are about 15 to 20 bucks. They're great knives, especially for the price, you guys. You can't beat them. At that price, you can buy a few and put them in your car, your tackle box, in your toolbox, kitchen drawer, whatever. Or like I have a couple of different backpacks, and I have them with my outdoor backpacks. So great little knives. I'm going to show you right here. One of the biggest uses for these knives, if you're out in the bush, is to do a feather stick. And a feather stick is just basically creating more surface area so that when you're trying to light a fire without a lighter, if you're doing, you know, flint and steel or something like that, it allows you to get more surface area and for that piece of wood to ignite better. So guys, I'm going to keep this one fairly short video for a short knife. Does not mean it isn't a great bang for your buck. John, thanks again for sending this to me. Guys, I hope you're all doing well. Until next time, you take care.